Hey Scorpio, it's Lisa. Here is your November 20th to 26th, 2023 general reading. This is just a general reading. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, all my information is in the description box below. Okay, Scorpio, so let's see what's in store for you this week. So the overall message for you for this week, nice, is the Sun. The Sun is one of the best cards in the deck. It's about happiness and joy and fulfillment. So depending on what's going on with you, it can be that you need to focus on the things that make you happy and full of joy, or it is that you're moving towards it. So with this being general, it's kind of hard to pinpoint, but either way, it's always a good practice to focus on joy and happiness and the things that make you fulfilled. Very similar to the gratitude card where it's about focusing on gratitude. This is just more about, besides just gratitude and focusing on the things that you have, this is about how you feel. What makes you happy? It's choosing happiness and joy over negativity. That's what this card is all about. Okay, so then the challenge you have this week is the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is about a new beginning, but before you get this new beginning, you need to sacrifice something out of your life, get a new perspective. Some of you, it's that you get a new perspective and then you let go of some things to move forward. So that's just kind of this challenge that you have this week. It can be that this, with the Sun being around you, that you're getting a new perspective, which then makes you go, you know what? I want to have happiness and joy in my life. So this is giving me a new perspective. I need to let go of certain things. And then it's a whole new beginning with this new attitude and this new perspective. The card of what you need to focus on this week is the Hermit. The Hermit is about overthinking and overanalyzing. It is really kind of being in this place of going, you know what, I'm going to think and do rather than overthink and not get anything done, or spiral down into either despair because you're overthinking or not moving forward at all in your life because you just spend your time thinking rather than actually applying things, doing things. So this week is learning to, yes, it's important to think about things and what you need to do, but you think and do. You have to put things into action this week. And then what you don't see coming, Scorpio, will reveal in a moment. Okay, so we'll get some clarity on this, but the Sun is all about, looking at things with happiness and joy and having that perspective, wanting that in your life and being that in your life. Choose happiness and joy. The Fool is about coming out of your comfort zone, living life to the fullest, enjoying things like, woo, I'm just going to enjoy life, right? Instead of being pulled down. It's taking that leap of faith and going for it. The Ace of Swords is all about like a light bulb moment, mental clarities, things coming clear. So for all of you, it could be different. It could be like a light bulb moment where you're like, oh my God, this is like, why am I doing this? Another, for others, it could be just that you're trying to figure something out and you have this light bulb moment and things come clear, what you need to do and where you need to go. So it is that focusing on happiness and joy and kind of making that your priority and your perspective gives you that mental clarity. And then you have the Eight of Cups, which is about letting go of some things and moving forward. This card to me is also really the card of adventure, right? Looking at life like it's a big adventure, going out there and going, what is waiting for me out there? What's like, the world is huge. Let's go out and have a big adventure. Instead of going, oh God, I got to go and do that, right? And having that attitude, and it's like, woo, who knows what's going to happen today? Even if it's like a different perspective with work where it's kind of like, oh God, what's going to happen at work today? And all this it's having the attitude of, you know what, who knows what's going to happen today? It's always a big adventure, right? That kind of thing. And it changes everything. And then you have all the tools you need to do this and to succeed. Yeah, you can do this. So it's really interesting because it keeps saying sort of similar things, but in different ways. So then the Hangman is very similar to the other card, the Eight of Cups, which is about letting go of something in order to move forward and you do get a new perspective. With this new perspective, which can be looking at things with joy and happiness, you are able to move forward. And when you do that, you will have a victory. So even though it's a challenge to do it this week, I think you're going to push through it and do it, or it's a process to do it, but it is leading you to some victories. So it's worth doing. The Three of Wands is about letting go of the past, being in the now, and kind of moving forward with that. The King of Swords is about being proactive. So they're saying it over like very similar. The King of Swords is all about going out and making things happen in your life, being proactive instead of sitting back and waiting for things to happen or life to hit you or being in survival mode all the time. The King of Swords is about being proactive and going out there. And then the Seven of Pentacles is that you've planted the seeds to your success. You just need to make some changes and tweak some things, add some things in, and that will lead you to the success. So this process is kind of, I think letting go gets rid of some things, and then you're able to move forward towards success. What you need to do and what you need to focus on is not overthinking and overanalyzing this week. You need to think and do, take action. The King of Cups is about just focusing on what you can control and let go of what you can't control. So when we overthink, we include everything, right? And we can get confused and we start to, worry and stress and overthink about things that we can't have any control over. So what you need to do is readdress your mindset and focus on your actions and what you can do and control, right? Your attitude, all of that. It really is about just kind of focusing on the now and taking action. That's what it feels like this week. When you do that, you're moving towards a wish coming true. Something that you've been putting out to the universe that you want to happen happens. So just keep going. The Emperor is about all your hard work will pay off. So not having doubt, you are moving towards success. Just keep going. And the Knight of Wands is the same. The Knight of Wands is about perseverance. It is that you've come through so much, you've learned so much. It's about taking a deep breath in. Sometimes you might have to just chill for a couple of days, but you just take a deep breath in, exhale, and then keep going and take action and move forward. So just don't overthink when you are taking that step back. Don't overthink. Just take a deep breath in, it's like a cleansing breath. Exhale, shake it off, and move forward. And then what you do not see coming, Scorpio, is that you are going to move forward this week. So things are going to move forward. It is about balance, but you are moving towards positive outcomes. The King of Pentacles is about having resolute action, setting some goals. One way or another, you're going to achieve these things. You may have, setbacks and all that kind of stuff, but you don't care. You're just going to, one way or another, you're going to move forward. So you have the perseverance card and resolute action together. You are going to make things happen. It's just a matter of your attitude, right? Do you slow yourself down by overthinking, or do you focus on joy and happiness and live your life that way? And when you do, things move forward faster. Oh, look at that. You get the sun again. So that's what I was just saying. If you focus on joy and happiness, not only is it moving you towards more joy and happiness, but you have a different attitude and it makes things move much smoother in your life. It's sort of that saying, the path of least resistance. And it's that kind of thing. So when you resist something and you overthink and kind of, resist moving forward, then it doesn't flow. When you are filled with joy and perspective and, looking forward to whatever's coming and having a good attitude in it, it just flows. Zero resistance. It's almost like they're ahead of me one card, but card is about celebrations, joy, happiness, fulfillment. It's really, it kind of the joy and happiness brings in celebrations. And you celebrate and the energy in your house changes. The people around you are celebrating and it's a really good vibe. And then you actually heal by doing this, by going through this. Sometimes we are at a stage where we need to withdraw to heal, But this is all about taking action. And by taking this action, you heal, right? And so you go through a healing process by doing. It's a really interesting reading, especially for Scorpio, because it really is about an attitude. It's about looking at things completely different with joy and happiness and possibilities, and not overthinking and overanalyzing. So really interesting. Thank you so much, Scorpio, for watching. I really, truly do appreciate it. If you could like and share my videos, that helps me grow my channel. Have a fabulous week. Let me know how it goes.
Worry works. 90% of the things you worry about never happen.